The Alpha Sessions.
Hello and welcome back to Alpha Sessions. I'm Macie Lewis and I'm joined by the incredible Fox Jackson. So we last spoke to you a year ago and we are so pleased to have you back.
Thank
and
you
we've got
very
a
much.
lot more in store to talk about. A lot more.
I know, you kind of alluded to that.
Yeah,
fact.
you're a bit scared now.
I'm ready. I'm interested
Prepared.
to see what research has been done.
Well, there's a lot coming up.
Cool.
So, firstly, just tell everyone, what is your music style? What kind of vibe do you go?
Funk and soul,
Cool.
with like a little bit of pop blend to it as well. Yeah.
Cool. It's really cool, your music.
Thank you very much.
And what inspires your music? Or who inspires?
I think all of my music is like inspired by, well, the relationships I have or don't have. I think a lot of the time all my music has like one like kind of like specific anchor to it, like a feeling, and that's the feeling of like longing, like whether that's like longing to be closer to your partner or longing to like want to know more or like longing for a relationship that you never had. I think it's always in that kind of frame, so I always write from that sort of aspect.
Because it's very personal.
Yeah, I mean, I think like what else are we like music is an outlet and a form of expression, so I think it has to be, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I write from.
Is there any particular singer that inspires your music?
Lots, so many. I mean, like Prince is always at the like in the front of my mind. But I don't know. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of Mick G, which everybody like every nerdy musician has been listening to. And I've been listening to a lot of this guy called Nick Hakim. They're both like indie artists, but they have that like really raw sound where it's kind of like it's really focused on feeling. Like the production can be quite like rough and ready, but it's the feeling that comes across first, you know.
Yeah, 100%. You also went on Billy Elliot, and you were Billy Elliot.
I was.
You were him.
I was him.
But before like those
Yeah.
days, you also were a gymnast.
Mm.
Yeah. And you competed in the UK National Gymnastics Finals 4 times.
I did.
Yeah, how was that? Like, how old were you when you did that?
I think the youngest I was like maybe 8 or 9. Yeah, I just had a really funny memory come back. I might tell it, but I might not. But yeah, I loved competing as a gymnast. That's like kind of where I got my start. That was like the first thing that I was really into. And I remember when I was a kid, I would train just like in Hendon, and they had these like big curtains along the side where like the younger kids would train, like the toddler group, and then the elite squad would train on the other side of the curtain.
Were you in that?
I was on the toddler side.
Oh, okay.
for the start. And then I used to climb the rope, which was like, I don't know, a 30-foot rope, and I would like peer to the other side of the curtain to watch the like elite squad train. And I just really like loved doing that so much that the coach spotted me one time, and he came over to the other side and he was like, if you can climb that rope all the way to the top, then you can join the elite squad. And like I remember getting halfway up and I was like a little bit shaky, and my mum just like got everyone to clap for me to give me like the energy to get up to the top. And then I started training with the elite squad. So yeah,
That's insane. That's
yeah,
amazing.
it was really sweet.
Did you
And
win
then
any medals?
I did. I was first in my age group in London, I think maybe 4 or 5 times, and then I was 4th in the UK finals once, and then obviously Billy Elliot came knocking, and I sort of did that instead of being a gymnast. But yeah, it was a like
so
really
exciting.
regiment and like a great start, because
Yeah.
it's like I'd always done well like under pressure. I think I always learned quite well when it was like quite strict. I adapted to that quite well, so gymnastics was like really
So
good.
did Billy Elliot come to you, or did you reach out and like, I want to do musical theatre?
I auditioned for Billy, well, because I went to a musical theatre school called Ravenscourt Theatre School. I don't even know if it's there anymore, but it was in Hammersmith, and they would just hand out the flyer for the audition, because obviously it was just every boy went up for Billy Elliot at the school. If you're in music theatre, that was like the golden role that everybody wanted. So when they handed out the flyer, I was still doing gymnastics, and I went for my first audition. And first time I auditioned, I was like too small, so I kept doing gymnastics for a bit, because I always thought maybe gymnastics would be like a proper career path for me. And then obviously when I did the second audition for Billy Elliot, I kind of made the lane switch to acting.
And then you switched to music after that.
I know. Who knows what will be next? Maybe it'll be like tic-tac-toe, or Connect Four, or something.
Possibly
I'll
Monopoly.
I'll become like a grand
music,
champion.
You're like, Monopoly's the way to go.
Yeah, who knows, man? Life takes you in funny directions.
Yeah,
so
it always
I'll
does.
see.
So what prompted that switch from musical theatre to just music?
To music, I think for acting, a lot of the time you have to wait around for the right phone call. And when it came to music, I started writing when I was 16, and it kind of just became like a big passion, a big love and drive. And then after that, I started wanting to do it as a side hustle, and acting kind of just got pushed to the side a little bit. And because I could completely control music and how much I do, how much I write, where I play, who I work with, I felt so much more in control of it. Whereas acting, if you want to do that, you really have to write, produce, film everything yourself. And I just never had the drive or the energy for it. So I think my energy just switched a while back ago. But that's why.
There's a lot more freedom, isn't there?
Yeah, I think so. And I think unless you're a triple threat in acting and musical theatre world, it is an elite game. So I think after a while I just took my foot off the gas of that and then focused on the music.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you just released a new EP called So Divine.
Yep.
Why did you choose that name?
Because I like to, all my music kind of does what it says on the tin, and it was the title track to it was the first song I wrote on the EP. And it's kind of just like a light, just had a nice feel to it, and I feel like it was the right way to go.
The right choice. Yeah, I mean, it's really good, the EP.
Thank
I
you.
want to know, what was the writing process like for it?
Well,
and how long did that take?
They really differed. A lot of them were written quite a while ago. I remember the last tune on the album, Get Down, was the first tune I ever made with Nick Burns, who's my producer. And I remember we were just vibing and having a good time in the studio, having a couple beers. And he just I still remember it very vividly. He handed me a guitar and then just put the mic in front of me and said, just play. And then I just played that 2-chord progression, and then we just started from there. So Get Down was the very first one, and that was 6 years ago now. So we've been working together ever since, and each of them have a little bit of a different story, but Get Down was the one where we 50-50 collaborated on, wrote all the parts together. And then the other ones are more, I've been jamming in my bedroom or written the song in the back of the hallway at work, which I always do. Anytime I get 5 minutes, I'm in the back just writing. And I kind of Stone Cold, Like That, and So Divine, they were all pretty much 100% written, and then I take them to Nick and he kind of says, I like that, or let's move this part, or flesh this out, or add a halftime groove, or whatever. He just kind of I always say it's if I'm taking him the body, he kind of clothes it. He puts on a hat, or fixes the glasses, or gives him a nice jacket. like neatens it up and makes it tidy, and yeah, it's a really good like collaborative effort when it comes to that stuff.
That sounds perfect. That you work so well together.
Yeah, man.
That's great.
He's a very, very talented human and a great.
You are as well.
Thank you.
So are you.
I wasn't fishing, but thank you very much, bro. Appreciate that.
So do you have a favourite song on the EP?
It changes all the time. I think I like So Divine a lot because of the two tempos. There's a switch tempo in it, and a key change. So it's quite fun to play live and unexpected when we do that. And then I think I like Stone Cold for the storyline. I feel like it's kind of the most personal tune on the track, and it's the most sort of Motown as well, where it's like, it's happy, but it's got a sad subject matter. It's about wanting to be, it's kind of about wanting to be let go, really, from your partner if they don't have enough confidence to just break it off with you, then saying it's okay and I'll still be here for you even though it doesn't work out. So I think that's the one that kind of like gets people the most, and also when I sing it feels like the most emotionally like charged song that I have, so I really like that one.
I'm tired of waiting for your love to get back to me. Won't you just tell me now? Tell me what it is you mean. Say you love me, say you need me, say you'll be there. Just spell it out for me, 'cause you were kinda hard to read. But you leave me crying, not trying to deny it. I'll be right by your side. When you leave me standing, I'll never demand it, baby. Just want you in my life. I'm tired of waiting for your love to get back to me. Won't you just care now? Let me down slow so I can heal. Say you don't love me, say you don't need me, say you won't be there. Just spell it out for me, 'cause you were kinda hard to read, yeah. But you leave me crying, not trying to deny it. I'll be right by your side. When you leave me standing, I'll never demand it, baby. Just want you in my life. When you look right through me, baby, you know it drives me crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sick and tired these guessing games. Honey, won't you explain? Just so stone cold, won't let me go, won't let me go. Which way it turns out, if you have any doubts, girl, you got to tell me now. But you leave me crying, not trying to deny it. I'll be right by your side. When you leave me standing, I'll never demand it, baby. Just want you in my life. When you look right through me, baby, you know it drives me crazy. Yeah, yeah. I'll be right by your side. Just want you in my life.
The Alpha Sessions.
You've also got music videos for this EP, or your one for the EP.
Yeah, one
so
so far.
Divine, yeah. So far, ooh, you got more coming.
I got some more coming.
And I was gonna say, like, how does recording a music video differ from recording the song?
It's a different, like, I guess you place on the, like, I'm in front of the camera hat, you know, and I've had quite a lot of experience doing, like, different acting roles over the years, so it's something I feel quite confident in. But it's nice to step in front of the camera and, you know, it's a different thing when you're, like, I try and focus on, like, the character that I'm playing, like, whatever the storyline is for that song, just really focus on that. To help sell the story and make it feel real and tangible. But yeah, it does feel really different, especially it's like, you know, you do so much work in the studio and writing, and then that's like, you know, 90% of it, and then after is like the 10%, the prep and the filming and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different, but it's nice to do every now and again.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of fun to do. Like, I want to be in a music video one day.
Yeah.
It seems like so much fun.
Yeah, okay.
But what's your favourite part about filming a music video?
I think the favourite part is like always just like collaborating with the artists that you work with, and yeah, making it live in its own world, like having like a theatrical world that the songs can live in as well. And I always try and ask like people, what do they see when they hear music? When I'm like listening to music, I'll let like whatever song I'm hearing kind of like paint a picture in my head of just like, you know, a fantasy or a storyline or like what the video could look like. So I always ask people what they think when they listen to my music, what do they see and what world does it sort of sit in. But yeah, we do have like another music video on the way, which is fun.
That's exciting.
It's for Like That, and it's going to be a bit more goofy, which is fun because it's more like me.
What are you going to have in that video then?
I don't want to give the game away too much, but it's like I have like loads of different jobs, and I keep getting myself into a series of unfortunate events. Yeah.
Ooh, it's exciting.
Yeah, it's fun
to watch it. So when are you starting filming that, or have you already?
We filmed a bit. We still need to film like the last sections, and then hopefully it'll be out at the start of next year.
Exciting. I'll be watching that. I'll be keeping up to date.
Thanks, bro.
You also performed your EP at the Pizza Express gig on November 28th.
Yeah.
What was the atmosphere like there?
Oh, it was amazing. I was supporting my mate Cathal Murphy, and he's an incredible artist. We've been working together in Scotland as well. And yeah, it was just such a good night. There was also this amazing artist called Victoria Dell. So, you know, those, like a lot of the time, the music industry can feel quite like cold and everybody's like out for themselves sort of thing. But with this gig, especially when you're like dropping in to play with artists that you've never met before, but because I was already like friends with Cathal and, you know, we had like quite a good relationship, the night just like was so easygoing, and Victoria Dell was just like such a sweetheart, and the vibes were just great, and we sold it out, so everyone played like stellar. So it was really, really fun, and just a really like nice stamp and pinpoint to be like, release the EP, play Pizza Express, you know, show the songs and showcase what they can do. The only shame is like in Pizza Express you have to like sit down, and like for my music I'm like, let's go, let's get them dancing.
Do you ever like stand up and make everyone stand up, or can you just not do that? Like imagine like get everyone up there.
Yeah, have you ever seen like Kanye West like tell people to stand up? I don't know if it looks good, but like, yeah, that's his thing. He's like, I'm not playing until everybody stands up. I don't know.
Does it work?
No.
Imagine you were like that. You were like, everyone stand up now, or no music for the rest of the evening. You have to sit in silence.
I don't know if I have the confidence. I'd probably do it as like a joke, maybe one time.
And then one person stands and they're like...
I do quite like to like troll the audience a little bit sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I have been known to like, I don't know,
what
just make fun of them a little bit.
Bit like a comedy, like crowd work.
Sometimes
with music.
I think that's when like my younger brother shows. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I'm
a younger sibling. I know what you mean.
I'm a third child, middle child, so like of three. So whenever I'm like feeling like instigatory or like annoying, I just take it out on the audience. You know, that's my like younger brother.
So what do you
syndrome.
do? Like Give an example or something.
I don't know, just tease them about stuff, or make fun of someone in the front row, or just chat to them.
Okay.
It's like, in a nice way.
Yeah,
in a
not
nice
taking
way.
it too far.
Not too far. Not too far.
Not just being rude.
No, not just being rude for the sake of it, but just in a fun way. Just like
Yeah.
teasing them a little bit.
That is a lot of fun. So on that performance, what was the best bit then?
Pizza Express. I think, like I said, just up there playing with the band, and these songs live in your head for so long. It kind of is. It's really like an amazing thing to see when you finally get up there and play them and see how they come across. We've been working on them for so long that it's great to finally like get that audience reaction and see how they work live. And I'm at a place now with the band where I feel really confident. We've just got the best musicians playing with us. Like Nick is also in the band, because he can do everything. So he plays guitar and sings with me. And then we've got Jackson B on the piano and saxophone, Lucas Gilchrist on bass, who's a super talented musician, and my mate Kaz on the drums. So it's just like, after so many years of like prepping these songs and working them in the studio and then finally like gigging them, it's the best feeling to stand up there, not only to like just push the songs, but also like as a band it just feels so much better, because it's like you're doing it with your mates.
You also headlined a show with Farrago,
yeah.
Farrago UK, and that was at the Green Note in Camden. So what was it like to headline?
Oh, it's always great, and I've been working with Farrago for such a long time. They're amazing, and they are like a grassroots kind of company for artists that are making their way in the music industry. I don't think I've worked with anyone with more heart than Farrago, I think, like in the industry, because Alan, the guy who runs it, his brother is a musician, so he really is there for artists. A lot of the time, promoters can be quite cold and concise, and that's fine, that's their job, but Farrago is really like there to work with you and give you what you need. And I gig with them all the time, and to do a headline with them towards the end of the year was really like a nice thing.
That's incredible. They sound amazing.
They're great.
They do sound
they're
like
great.
the best people.
Yeah. Shout out to Farrago.
It really is. Plugging for them right now. So do you have any more headline shows coming up?
I don't, but actually I've just been asked back to play for Pizza Express.
Oh, brilliant. You have more time this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Hope.
No, it's only it's half an hour again.
Okay.
So another really quick set. But I'm supporting these guys called, I think they're called The Groove. Have you heard of them? They're like
I recognise
a
that
South
name.
London funk and soul band. And then I think Victoria Dell's also going to play with us as well.
That's fun.
Yeah, man.
You got everyone together.
Yeah, back again. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's on the 18th of Jan. So
exciting. Well, good luck for that.
Thank you very much.
Another song on your EP is Like That.
Like
and
That.
that was really nice. So how did you tease this song to the public? Or did you tease it?
What we did with this release was, and Nick will never forgive me for this, was do a waterfall release. So it was our first time doing that, which means basically we stagger the releases. So started with So Divine, and then Like That, and then Stone Cold and Get Down. So they came out month by month I feel like we're at a place now in music where a lot of the time I've got this mate who, when he listens to music, sometimes he like skips 30 seconds in to
Attention span.
Yeah.
It's a TikTok curse. What would you say?
I don't want to. I don't want to be like it's TikTok. It's I don't want to be that guy.
It's a social media.
Yeah, thing.
Yeah.
Because like we know it. We all know it. We're all getting absolutely rinsed by brain rot, but
Completely. And the attention span, it's like after hearing 15 seconds of a song, you're like, I like it, I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, it gets like 10-second clip to like sell itself.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I was like, am I really going to drop 4 songs and just pray that people will listen to the whole thing, like, and give it as much attention as it deserves? So I really wanted to just be like, hey, these are one song at a time, and it's going to amalgamate into an EP at the end of it, to really just give as much shine to each of the songs as possible, because I didn't want to let people run out of their attention span and be like, even like 20 minutes of music, sometimes people will be like, oh, I'll come back to it later, you know.
And they never do.
Yeah, and
I think it's better, because
yeah.
they have time to listen to a 3-minute song. Like, you could take 3 minutes out to listen to it rather than 20.
Yeah, so I was hoping that in doing that, it would just really let people sort of just take it in little bites.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to like eat the whole thing straight away. It's just like a little bit at a time. Because I think each song is really great and really different, so I didn't want to lose any like momentum behind any of them. So yeah,
completely. Well, tell us about the song Like That. What's it about? What inspired it?
Like That is kind of like similar to Stone Cold in terms of like, it's about a relationship kind of going sour, but it's more like, it was sort of like, if I can't be right for you, what can I do to change? And like, oh, maybe if I acted more cool and more aloof, you'd be into it. Or maybe if I like did this or that, would you like it? You know? So it's more about saying, what can I do to suit you? And why is it you're hiding these things away from me? Because if we don't sort it, that's it, you know. So it's kind of like imploring your significant other to tell you what they really want and need.
If I talk smooth like that, acro cool to type back. If I came through to you like that, please, baby, speak your mind. Did you feel you had to hide? When were you gonna discuss when you lost faith in us? 'Cause I've been patiently waiting, anticipating words you would say, babe. You make it worse by day. All hesitation, no conversation. You got me thinking one thing. No, I'm not saying nothing. You can't just say, keep a hold on, baby, hold on. If I talk smooth like that, acro cool with your type back. If I came through to you like that. If I talk smooth like that, acro cool with your type back. If I came through to you like that. If you hurt me, would you still care for me? Feed me your future and fears, 'cause I am willing to hear questions go round and round my head. Can we talk it out instead? Can we talk it out instead? You got me thinking one thing. No, I'm not saying nothing. You can't just say, keep a hold on, baby, hold on. If I talk smooth like that, acro cool with your type back. If I came through to you like that. If I talk smooth like that, acro cool with your type back. If I came through to you like that, yeah. You got me thinking one thing. No, I'm not saying nothing. You can't just say, keep a hold on, baby, hold on now. If I talk smooth, would you like that? If I came to you acting so cool like that, yeah. Like that.
The Alpha Sessions.
So do you prefer more like intimate performances, small, below what Rex Orange County does now, like the smaller gigs and like a big, selling out arena kind of vibe? What would you rather?
I think I have the desire to do both. I think for my music, it works well when you like shrink it down and can do the like more acoustic guitar stuff, because that's how I wrote the songs. But I also love to the dream is also play the big venues and like have the big funk and soul band, and do that stuff as well. So I'd love to do both if I can.
Yeah, amazing. You can try. You can get there.
I will.
You'll get there, get to Wembley.
Keep on moving.
Keep going up. It's always going up anyway.
Thank you.
And yeah, so your band as well. When did you guys get together?
I mean, with Nick, like I said, that was like 6 or 7 years ago now. And we've just been working together ever since. And then I found Jackson at another mate's gig. It's all just like, you know, in the music industry, it is really important to just like go and support your friends. Like, that is how you will meet 90% of the people you will work with. I know, like, sometimes it's hard or polarizing, and a lot of times like you feel downhearted or, you know, don't have enough energy, but it will be the people that carry you across that will get you to where you need to go. Like, it will be the friendships you make and the collaborations you make that will get you to where you need to go.
It's always like who you know rather than like what you know.
100%.
That's what I've been told with everything.
No.
Just keep meeting people.
I know,
and eventually.
I know it
stuff
sounds
will
like
happen.
you know, stereotypical, but it
Yeah.
really is.
It is who you know.
Yeah, it is.
Connections just get you up.
100%. And like I met Jackson at like a jam night, and then Lucas messaged me, my bass player Lucas messaged me on Instagram and said he loved the band and wanted to come down and play. So it's been like the Avengers have slowly assembled, you know. It's been nice going through the years and finding like the best players that I love to play with.
And now you formed your group.
Yeah, man.
And it's so cool. So what's the main difference between performing solo versus in a band?
In a band, you've kind of got like a lifeline and a safety net. And, you know, if one of you messes up, the other one can save you a little bit. Like the other day, I was playing one of my tunes, Funky Baby, and for some reason, I just forgot where the chorus was. I was halfway through the verse and then just didn't start singing the chorus.
So what did you do? Just stop?
Nick sang it for me. So I was just like, there we go.
Fair enough.
You could just sing it. Yeah, exactly.
So what did you play? So you forgot the chorus. So what, you were just playing and you finished the verse and you just stopped?
No, I was just like playing, and then I was like, oh, the chorus has already started. And then I was
Oh,
like, and then
you
I
were
caught
playing-
up with
yeah.
him. Yeah.
Luckily he was there.
Yeah,
He
luckily
got
he's
you
there,
sorted.
man. See, that's the thing, you know, or like, you know, Lucas comes in at a wrong time, or Jackson starts the solo early, or whatever it is. We're just all there backing each other for those moments, because there's always going to be mistakes, but it's, you know, it's how you deal with them and get back on track. But when you're playing by yourself, it's quite like the spotlight is heavily on you, so it's like easier to be seen when you make those little
And the pressure.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
you.
yeah those little
Well, speaking
mistakes.
of performing, last time we chatted a year ago, that's a little plug for our last one.
Go watch
Go watch it.
Go
Pause,
watch it.
Go watch.
Go come back.
Come back. Yeah. That's the plan.
That's a lot of me speaking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we mentioned beatboxing, and you are a beatboxer. So we said that I will join the band for beatboxing. I'm yet to get my invite.
Did you learn how to beatbox?
Nope. I could still do Boots and Cats and...
But that was the promise, though.
Oh, the problem is I had to go and... Well,
You have to learn.
How am I supposed to learn beatboxing?
Like you learn everything, practice, man.
God.
Just practice, bro. That's what it is. Small bits every single day, you know.
Every day I wake up, I have breakfast, have my coffee, and then I beatbox.
Beatbox.
And then I get the train.
Honestly, that's it.
That's the plan.
That is the plan.
I wake up instantly, alarms off, and then I am beatboxing.
Listen.
I am the alarm.
How do you eat an elephant?
You what?
How do you eat an elephant?
I've never heard that saying.
One bite at a time.
What is that saying? I've
It's
never
like,
heard that.
How do you climb a mountain? One step
One
at a
step.
time.
Okay.
You know.
How do you beatbox one beat at a time?
Exactly.
That's what you got to do.
Exactly.
That's the new one. How do you beatbox?
One boots and cats at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just say it really quick.
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually.
You will. But as soon as you do, you're on drums for the band. 100%.
Okay.
You're hired.
I've got a job. Amazing.
You're in the band.
I'll be there. Yes. My life goal. I've got this sorted. We also mentioned merch last time.
Yes.
We had very different ideas of merch. I thought more jumpers, hoodies, hats, and you thought fox fur coats. So
Is that what I said?
yeah, you said you want a fox fur coat.
What an idiot. I disagree
Are
with
you
myself.
making a fox fur
God,
coat?
it's already come to the time where I've said stuff in the past and I'm like, why did I say that? Yeah, I'm making a fox fur coat. It's not real fox. It's not out of real fox.
Okay.
So it's okay.
It's fine.
But yeah, why not? Let's just do fur everything.
Yeah.
Let's do fur boots.
Everything like a hat.
for
Those
trousers.
really cool hats.
Yeah. So the whole thing is just like
You
one
just
big
look like a
fox
bear.
outfit. Yeah, no, one big fox outfit.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
It's like
So that's gonna happen, and
Yeah.
we're gonna get that released.
but it's gonna be
when?
like I want it to be like skin tight fur.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
So it's kind of like
Like a jumpsuit.
have you seen the movie Cats?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
But I want it to be like animation version, like
So when
like
you're
that.
performing on stage, you
Yeah.
have like a tail as well.
Yeah,
Cool.
100%.
And everyone in the audience has to wear that tail. Everyone comes dressed.
Yeah,
as a
exactly. Everyone's dressed as a fox. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be the new thing.
fox. Let's do that.
If you do that, you get to come to the gig for free. Shit, I'll pay for you, you know?
Oh my god, amazing! I'm doing that next time.
Yeah.
I've got to do that. I'll go in my skin tight fox fur outfit.
Yeah, if you...
Not real fox fur.
Yeah, if you come to the gig dressed as a fox, you're getting in for free. There we
Okay.
go. Yeah.
Right, you heard it here first. And we got it recorded.
Yeah.
We're gonna hold you to this.
No, I'm going to lose so much money.
So, do you actually have any merch coming out? Are you doing merch?
That's one thing for next year as well.
Okay.
Yeah, again, the different hats you wear as a musician, because like it's especially if you're independent, it's like I've been focused so much on the music. That's the one thing that I'm like, I need to get on that for next year, but soon.
Do you have any ideas of what you would actually do for merch?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always like something really like simple on the front. I never like big logos on the front because I feel like it's a bit
I agree with you.
yeah, cheesy. I
Yeah.
like a small like tag and then like a big print on the back.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know,
That's cool.
So something like that. You know,
That'd be
simple.
fun. So what, just t-shirts and hoodies or?
T-shirts and hoodies. Yeah.
Yeah, no fox fur.
No
boots.
fox fur boots just
Damn,
yet.
I'm waiting for that when
But
it gets released.
who
Sign me
knows?
up. I'll,
Who knows?
I'll be on that.
Yeah.
I'll get my fox fur boots. Well, the last song for today is Glimpses that you performed,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been out for a while. When did that come out?
I think that came out 2 summers ago. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's been out for a while. What's
Yeah.
this song about?
It's about wanting to get to know someone. You know, it's kind
a
of like
journey.
yeah. It's kind of like the beginning stages of dating someone. It's the like cutesy-ish tune we have, and yeah, it's just really sweet. Whenever we play it in the set, it's the one that everyone's like, "Oh, what a little scamp," you know. Yeah, it's just kind of saying, "Hey, I'd like to get to know you better. Would you like to get to know me as well?"
Let's get together, baby. I could take you on a ride. Wanna know what I'm thinking? I just wanna see you smile. It's okay, let your head down. You don't have to hide. When I'm with you, girl, you know I really like your style. Glimpses of you are those things you do, baby. In the crowd, stand out loud to me, yeah. Let's get together, baby. Where do you wanna go? Come on, let's be crazy by one way to Tokyo. We could go anywhere, even see the sights. Oh, don't be shy, this person I want to know. Glimpses of you are those things you do, baby. In the crowd, stand out loud to me, yeah. Glimpses of you are those things you do, baby. In the crowd, stand out loud to me, yeah. Wondering if you ever let me see, baby, all of you. Baby, please be exactly who you are. Maybe, when you know me it won't be hard. 'Cause I want to see all the corners of your personality. Glimpses of you are those things you do, baby. In the crowd, stand out loud to me, yeah. Glimpses of you are those things you do, baby. out loud to me, yeah. Wondering if you'll ever let me see, baby, all of you, all of you. All of you.
The Alpha Sessions.
It's sweet. It's like a journey from your music, starting with the beginning of the relationship and then what you just released being the end.
The downfall,
The
yeah.
downfall. But
Yeah.
then after that, who knows what can happen?
Who knows? Listen,
Who
it's
knows?
always darkest. What do they say? Darkest before the storm? No. It's always storm mist before the dark. It's always dark
It's
when
storm mist before the dark.
it's always dark
I
when
don't think that's it.
it's always dark when you storm.
What?
It's always
Are
night.
you lagging?
It's always night, then it's day. That's what they say.
At the end of the day, it's night.
At the end of the day,
It's night.
it's night, but you wake up, you do it again.
I actually think you're lagging.
It's sun, shine. That's what they say.
I want to see that in writing.
That's what they
I
say.
want to see what you just said as an audio transcript and then analyse it.
Listen,
I actually want to see that.
I'm a lyricist. I
Yeah,
write
that's like a GCSE English lit getting analysed poetry. What you just said.
GCSE English lit.
Oh, don't do that.
Sorry. I'll just
Just hiding after
Yeah.
that the English lit. You're definitely that person who would always
I don't know
go
why I
into
did
English
that.
thing.
see. I told you I'm about to turn 30, so like the uncle vibes are like getting in strong. You know?
Oh, already.
No, I'm not. I'm only 25.
That's not what you said earlier.
No, I'm an old boy now. So yeah.
Well, anyway, about glimpses. Back
Yeah,
to that.
back to
Not
that.
the English lit. Sorry.
Yeah.
What drove you to release this song?
I think after our first couple of releases, like they've all been quite, like I said, quite heartbreaky or heart wrenchy, and Glimpses was always just like, the light at the end of the tunnel. It's such like a joyous tune. It's kind of like Pharrell's Happy a little bit, like with the drum beat, do, like, or Hey Mickey, You're So Fine. It
Yeah.
kind of has that.
Yeah.
Like all the way
The
through.
fun bits.
Yeah. So it's like really, it's like a marching tune, and it's really like joyous. So we released it 2 summers ago as just like a single drop, and just wanted to get people in the mood for summer.
Yeah, well, it did.
Oh,
And it's still
We try.
being played anyway. It's really good.
Thank you.
I like the fun songs.
yeah, me too.
So anyway, thinking about the future now, what do you hope for the future of your career?
Maybe I won't be like English lit anymore.
I thought about that as well when you said that. I'll think about that later a lot.
Maybe I should do like maybe my dad's right. Maybe I should do more media training. Yeah.
And not say English lit.
Yeah, I'll try not to say English lit ever again.
I could think about that and laugh later.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. I'm glad, I'm on your mind, rent free. But yeah, I'll try for my, I don't know now, like the future of my career. Yeah, try to just, keep stepping in the music industry and just keep working with different artists. Like last year and this year was all about just collaborations and working with artists that inspire me, and also like where we can help each other, not be cringe together. That's it.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
The cringe.
that's right. It's just me, innit?
Well,
I'm a little goofball. What
everyone's
can I say?
cringe. I think
Yeah.
everyone is. There's some
Yeah.
things I say and I'm like, why am I doing this?
We all do. We all do.
It's
But
it's natural. It's a normal thing. Well, if you could tell your 10-year-old self some career advice, what would you tell them?
I'd be like, hey, one day you're going to be interviewed by Macie.
Oh God.
She's going to say, something about English lit.
This is going to be going on
Yeah,
forever.
no.
This joke will never end.
It'll never end. Maybe I think it's important to have fun along the way, because a lot of the time, you know, as an independent artist, you're kind of like white knuckle riding a little bit, because you're pushing yourself to the limits in terms of like expenditure and time and money and, you know, your friendships as well. I think during all that, like in the pockets that you have of like when you're performing live, or, you know, when you're in the studio or doing something you love, just to really enjoy it and like live in that, you know, rather than like distracting yourself with the fog of what's to come or what happened in the past, you know. So just try and have as much fun as possible.
That's really, really nice. Well, to end off the interview then, tell us your socials. How can we find you?
Just Fox Jackson on pretty much everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
On every app.
On all of them. Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
everywhere.
On there. Just Fox Jackson, yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you, Macie.
And you told us so much great info. So check out the EP and the music video and another one coming out soon. And
It's
the
all
gigs.
on the way. It's on the way.
And wear Foxfire to Fox's gigs, then you can get
for free entry. Yeah.
Just, do it all. And watch our last interview from a year ago.
Do it.
I think that came out on January 6th, I think.
Did it?
I
Good
think.
memory.
Yeah, I looked it up a few days ago and I just don't forget stuff clearly.
There we go.
There you go.
Steel trap.
Yeah, just
Mine is
everything,
like
everything's
a
in here.
A vault, yeah.
Yeah, everything gets stored, even that English lit joke. Anyway, that's gonna haunt you. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll chat again in a year's time.
I would like
every
that.
year.
I would
An
like
annual thing.
that. Yeah, it
Cool.
should be.
Let's do it.
The Alpha Sessions.